Captain on the bridge.
Alright, captains, we are back on the bridge, and today, yes, we got some things to go over from the Star Trek Online official Twitter feed, so on screen. Yes, captains, before we get into this video, do us a huge favor, hit that like button. Also, if you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing here to our YouTube bridge, where we're always on the lookout for like-minded captains. We're going to share our love, our passion for Star Trek Online, but also things Star Trek. Now, with that said, here we go. Captains, we got about 5 things to go over here. So what we're going to do, as we always do when we do these update vids, is go over them, drop our 2 ECs, and then at the end, give our conclusion. So first things up here, PC captains can save on bundles in the Zen store and Muds Market this weekend. So go to the blog here. So bundle sale. Bundles are on sale in the Zen store for 35% off. That is a pretty good deal. And we highly recommend the latest legendary bundle that dropped, which is the Akira and Valdor. Now, I know with the recent sort of patch notes for the Maelstrom that which is included in the Akira in this bundle, I think it got a little nerfed. I don't personally care. I got that bundle for the ships itself, and whether they did get nerfed or not, it is a great looking torpedo, but this sale is 35% off, and that's one of the better percentages off, especially for the Zen store, as we've only been getting like 25%, but 35% is good. And any of the legendary bundles there, the only one I don't have is the Gem Hadar, but I already have that ship particularly for the trait on my main, so I don't really want that. Even though I have a Gem Hadar character, I already have a bug ship for him. So, but yeah, that's just my ECs there. And of course, bundles in Muds Market return and are 50% off on PC this weekend. So I don't think 50% is worth it. I think 75% is something to think about when that happens, but 50%, captains, if you have the resources, that is entirely up to you. It is there for you. So captains, there are times in life when you really want to get everything you need all at once. That's what bundles are for. So from July 13th to the 17th, save 35% on ship bundles and expansion bundles in the Zen store. Not only that, all the bundles that have previously appeared in Muds Market will return and be on sale for 50% off. It's the perfect opportunity to get a great deal on the things you want, all in a convenient package. So there you go, that is up until July 17th. So next up here, we have this. So captains on PC can get Vanity Shields for Dilithium until July 17th. So we'll head over to the blog here. Vanity Shields for Dilithium. Starting today, captains on PC can grab some of our most popular Vanity Shields for Dilithium. So captains, it's time to deck out your ship or make it easier to get your hands on some of our Vanity Shields for a limited time. 10 Vanity Shields, which had previously only been available in lockboxes, will be appearing in the Dilithium store for a limited time. These shields will be per character purchase. Now, captains, I'm just going to make a little note on this per character purchase. When I first initially bought these shields, when this sale first came out, they were account bound. It says per character purchase. So what I'm going to recommend, if you decide to get the shields now, if you don't have them, get them on the character that you most wanted. This happened last time, and then the sales before, it says per character sale, but then as soon as people were buying it, it was account unlock. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me in the comments below, captains, I think even Cryptic even said no, they're account bound. I don't know why they don't change this if that's the case, but just in case, that is what I recommend first. Get them on the character you want most, and then if it is account unlock, of course, bonus. And the price for that, of course, is 280,000 Dilithium. And during the time these shields are available, all ships in the Dilithium store will be 20% off as well. So grab the following Vanity Shields from July 13th until the 17th. So what shields are these? These are Kethi, Discovery, Ferengi, Herc, Emperors, Section 31, Kelvin Divergence of the Borg, Baul, and Zot Vosh. So I have like the last 5, the Section 31, the Kelvin Divergence, the Borg, the Bowl, and Zot Vosh shields. The other ones, they don't really interest me, to be honest, so we will leave that to you, Caps. If you want those, that is totally up to you. But I like to go for the Au Naturel look, the Canon look, as much as I can help it on my ships. So fly the colors you choose, Captains, although we know most of you will choose black, and they're of course referring to the Section 31 Vanity Shield and the Baul Vanity Shield. Now, between the two, I almost kind of prefer the Baul because it has like a red hint to it, whereas the Section 31 has the blue, but the Section 31 is more like a carbon fiber look, with the Baul having like this really alien looking sort of skin look to it. So, but regardless, they're both black. So this price may change for future runs of the sale if they occur. Now, I think it's time for them to add more. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot more shields out there that a lot of captains don't have, especially the ones that were for special promotions, like the medical vanity shield and or the pink awareness one, the awareness vanity shield, which is pink, I should say. So it'd be time, high time for them to change this sale up, because I think most of the captains, at least I know, have already these vanity shields due to the sales of the same shields over and over and over again. So there's that. Next up, of course, Star Trek Online recognizes my favorite captain here, so engage on a happy birthday to @SirPatSu. So Patrick Stewart, what a pleasure it was to see you back in command this year. Indeed, Star Trek Picard Season 3 was awesome. Glad to see him back. But what I really would like to see him is in Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online, please make it happen. Have him get into the game. 1, 2, 3 lines. 3 lines. Just so that we can immortalize him in game, because I feel, yeah, there's a limited time here, Captains. He is getting on in age, so it would be nice to have him in Star Trek Online. I know we have him there, but it's an audio recording from a previous, episode from TNG. So we would like new lines from him in Star Trek Online. But again, regardless, happy birthday. Glad Star Trek Online is, of course, recognizing that. Next up here, console captains can save 30% on Infinity promo packs until July 16th. This is not in the console bridge. I just checked before doing this video. I don't see anything. The only thing I see on sale is a lifetime subscription, not this. So this is not a thing. And even though it's here, we hit that link, we get this. So I am going to say that is not a thing right now, unless they change it tomorrow. Captains will update as best as we can. Lastly here, so last night's patch notes about the Maelstrom Torpedo had an important developer context removed before they went live. You can read that context here. And of course, again, we're talking about that Maelstrom Torp that we just spoke about earlier in the bundle sale, because we were recommending the Akira and the Valdur, which both are in that bundle. But of course, one of the shiny things in that bundle was the Maelstrom Torp, and those things were really working well. But we'll read this again here. So updates for Maelstrom Quantum Torpedo Launcher: recharge time halved, damage reduced to compensate with overall DPS unchanged. Now, while we're happy, this is the new stuff here, the context, while we're happy with the play pattern and overall DPS, this thing has been one-shotting bosses too easily. 100% agree. I've been flying around my APU cruiser, that exotic, shout out to you, sir, gifted that to me to use to try to make work, and we put a torpedo build on it. With the Maelstrom Torp, I got a 2.1 million hit on that. That is insane just for that torpedo. So I do agree with this. Now, when it comes to nerfing things, we can all remember what happened, that debacle with all those things they nerfed last year, I believe, or the beginning of this year. So that became a thing. I don't know how this thing is performing now. We were using it tonight in our nightly pew-pews, and it was still performing well, I believe. But regardless, I didn't get that Akira Valdur bundle for this torpedo. It was a bonus. It looks great, sounds great, and even the visuals when it contacts its target and explodes look awesome. So visually, it's quite pleasing in my opinion. It's no sweat off my back if they have actually nerfed it, but I wish that they wouldn't. But again, if it is overperforming, I think it is fair to, you know, kind of bring it in on just a little bit, but how much, I don't know. We'll let the expert like Spencer, our good friend Casual SAB, be the judge of that. And some of the preliminary comments I've read already, it's not worth using, but again, not worth using is subjective from captain to captain. Will I use it? We'll see. We'll see if we can spit more of those torps out. The only thing I didn't like about it was I didn't see it often. So if we can see it often, then I'm going to be more happy that captain. You guys are talking to someone who uses the Kelvin torpedoes, and I love those things. So I'm not always in it for performance. Most of you know that already. So, and we do fine in our nightly pews that we do. So regardless, it's up to you if it's a thing that you're using. But again, I got that bundle for mostly the Command Akira, which I still highly recommend. So that's the context they want to know, and again, we'll wait to see what others say. So we'll head back here again, captains, and that is all. That is the video there. We went through all of that, so do us a favor once again, hit that like button. Also comment below, let us know if you're grabbing anything from the bundle sale and or the Vanity Shields from the PC, and let us know how is the Maelstrom Torp working for you and how you feel about it. So again, captains, if you're new here, consider subscribing here to the YouTube Bridge, and of course we will leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.